Hey everyone, welcome back to my ministry. I'm your host, Nurse Lois. Listen, I'm headed inside of Whole Foods to do some grocery shoppings, and I've shared this with you before that I have been eating clean foods, organic foods, which means foods that have not been sprayed with toxic chemicals for many, many, many years. So, because I eat clean foods and it lines up to the word of God in the Garden of Eden, when God created the Garden of Eden, um, my body is sensitive to toxic poison. So, I'm very careful about what I'm actually putting in my food. My body knows immediately when something has been sprayed with toxic poison. My body will let me know. I remember one time when I was married. My husband, he could cook as well. He prepared dinner, and he prepared some cabbage and corned beef, right? And I was wondering where the label was for the corned beef. I asked him several times, hey, did you get this corned beef, from Whole Foods? Because, I had my whole family eating right. Nobody was going to be eating crazy. I'm the main cook in the house, even though he could cook too, but I was the main cook of the house. And, I wanted to make sure my family stayed healthy. Everybody ate clean. We were lining up to the word of God biblically for taking excellent care of our body. And I don't want to create sickness in the kitchen, right? Because sickness starts in the kitchen, just so that you know that. And so kept wondering, like, I don't see the label for the corned beef in the trash can. This is like years ago, y'all, long time ago. And I'm like, but where's the label? I said, are you sure you got this corned beef from Whole Foods? She's like, yeah, Lois, I got it from Whole Foods. Y'all, I got me some corned beef and some cabbage, and I just bit down into the corned beef. And that corned beef had so many chemicals on it, it burnt my lips. My lips felt like they were on fire. I was like, you just lying? Why you lying to me like that? He was like, how you know? How did you know that corned beef didn't come from Whole Foods? I said, because my lips and my mouth is on fire. That means my body is telling me that you lied, and that the corned beef has some chemicals sprayed on top of it. It's not clean. The meat not clean. And so he never did that again. He knew my body could pick up when something was toxic, poison. My body let me know. My body does not lie to me. My body lets me know when something's not right. And so, if you are accustomed to eating foods that have been sprayed with toxic chemicals year after year after year after year, your body's just polluted with toxic poisons. And I shared this testimony with you as well. When I first started working with my mom, first place I took her was to, I said, Mom, you got to go to Whole Foods. And she was living in Atlanta, Georgia at that time. I got on a plane, found a Whole Foods near her home, took her grocery shopping. We went in the kitchen, started preparing meals and stuff together. And I told her, Mom, when you start eating clean foods without toxic poison, the way that God created food from the beginning of time in the Garden of Eden, I said, you're going to see all that toxic poison and chemicals and diseases and sickness just come straight out your body. Mama is going to come straight out. And so, she heard me, but she didn't hear me until when I got back home to Michigan. I received a panic call from my mother. And she was like, oh my God, what is all this stuff? What is this stuff I'm seeing come out of my body? I said, Mama, it's that if it's thick and mucousy, I said, remember I told you before I left that you're going to start seeing that come out your body. It's going to come out your urine. It's going to come out your bowel. It's going to come out your nose. It's going to come out your lungs. That's the sickness. That's the disease process right there coming out your body. Only when you made that one adjustment, one huge adjustment, by eating foods the way that God created foods. So this is Prophetess Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. Y'all, listen, we got to line up to the Word of God in every area of our life, especially with that food. If you want to see God do creative miracles and bless your body. This is Nurse Lois coming to you from Lois Banks Ministry. God bless you.